Hopefully this is good enough. I'm getting complaints that my face ain't big enough. I'm just a small square in a box, but I need to do this because of the simple fact if that's the case, then I need to show you what I'm talking about here, like going over this. So here we have another Thunderbolt sent message. I haven't read it yet, but I went through it and oh my god, these are the articles that make me very, very mad. And this one is definitely, it's like, wow. Yeah, see, I gotta put this up there. Could Moore have vanished into the woods? An overview search of efforts in the Murray case. All right, here we are in the dead of winter of February. Ground is frozen. Now, I get it. Everything counts, especially searches in the woods. Excuse me. But to me, this is all garbage. Garbage. This is just a waste of article. Once again, waste. And I ain't even going through all this because the only thing I'm going to show, right, is how much time they spent searching in the woods, which was the biggest mistake of all in this case. Biggest mistake. Huge mistake. The mistake. And I'll argue to the death on this one. As you can see, we have the White Mountains. Obviously, this is the radius throughout the area of Haverhill, New Hampshire. You got the White Mountains. I'm sure there's 112, that little line. And everywhere around it. Searched. Here's another one. Close-ups. Searched. Line, searches, walk, shoulder, straight line, da-da-da-da. There's probably a detection, BOD. Here you have this Route 12 scene of accident frame, the A-frame house, the permission from David, the gravel pit, the Valley Road, the junction of Route 112 to 116, Beaver Pond Center Route, 12 miles, blah-da-da-da. February 9th, night of Maura's disappearance, Cecil Haverhill Police Department, range, courtesy, just on and on and on. Accident, investigation. Here we have another one. Butch Atwood, notes, specific route unknown. Supposedly Butch went around. And there's the road I speak of. That is in between this friggin' 112 and all this. And there's this, the Swift Water Stage Shop, the Weathered Barn. There's the Weathered Barn corner there with this in the 70 Wild and Moosnock Road. Is this the loop that Butch is describing? He went around, da-da-da-da. You know what? And here's another mapping of Lieutenant John Monaghan, where he indicates he stopped searching when the tow truck driver was dispatched. Another one. This, Big Eddie, whatever that is, Stillwater Road. All over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once again, here we are. Search. There's the bridge that supposedly, and this is, I believe, the bridge that, but I don't know. Because I remember seeing an arch in the bridge of the video of the 112 dirtbag, and this does not look like an arch, but don't get me wrong, but off into the distance under the bridge while them rocks are is a road that could most definitely lead you down to this river. Say so for canoeing and stuff. But that property looked like there's people living on it. If you go on one of my mappings on Google Maps about this bridge. But on and on it goes. More searching, more mapping. Search. People interviewed. Search. 10-mile radius. this and that, and Jesus, it goes on and on and on. You know what? Listen how long this friggin' article is. On and on, search in the woods, and you can get your descriptions here. And to me, this is all rubbish. This is a goddamn waste of article. Waste. All this. Now I screenshot one piece out of this, and we're going to go to that now. And I want to say that sneaky little dead end or road that is hard to find and was hit degrees Barbara. Guy Parody did an interview under the auspices of 107 Degrees podcast, whatever the hell that is. He reports that there was a hit by a cadaver dog down Old Peters Road, well within the 5-mile radius of the Saturn's disappearance. Guy reports that they found some items at the site of the dog alert, and when neither the Haverhill Police nor AG's office responded, they dug and found some things, notably human clothing and some sort of rubber latex square. Ask Me Anything on Reddit. AMA Maggie Flaring was asked about stretches of water, bodies of water, and answered yes. Back in the day, Terry O'Connor searched fresh pond with divers sonar near Manusuk River. So French Pond. Now, this being said, out of that whole article that I read, this was the only piece of evidence or piece of anything that I was interested in. Other than that, waste of time showing the search. You know, the first 4 days, they said they searched every, obviously, piece of wood around. But no goddamn footprints. And believe me, if someone wanted to throw her body out in the woods, or if she went crazy and mad and ran out in the woods, there would at least been footprints, and there would have been a goddamn body found. Bullshit with this goddamn search and just people wanting to throw stuff up to make nonsense. Now, I looked up this Peters Road, and I want to say this Old Peters Road is that damn road that's like next to the barn, maybe. But watch this. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. I'll be back after this appointment. Not a message. I forgot to set up my damn camera the other night. I was supposed to do a ghost hunt in this house, and I forgot. So now I got to do it tonight if I can remember. So this Peters Road, this Old Peters Road. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Bear with me, because the only Old Peters Road, which I'm going to use this map, that comes up and that came up last night was nowhere near Haverhill. Now, let's see what this brings me. Bear with me. New Hampshire, no result. Help to put a goddamn friggin' space there. No results found, huh? Huh. Now you see that. New Hampshire. No results found. Now let me try this. No results found on Old Peters Road. That means this road is now non-existent. Let's see, forget how to spell that. No Suck Road, New Hampshire. Ah. Ah, damn it, what is that other road? Screw it, I'm gonna do 112. Yeah, let me do this. Forget how to spell that goddamn friggin' road. 112, Alrighty, let's see where this is bringing me. Back it up a bit. Want to get to that friggin' barn here. Yeah, come on. Oh, you know what? Bear with me. Let me get this up and I will be back after this brief announcement. Do not use Tagwear underwear. I'll be back. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Now I typed this in the goddamn friggin' Google Maps and it doesn't bring me nowhere near this friggin' road. And it's a dead end. So whether or not this being said that it's a dead end and it's not, acquitted to be on Google Maps because maybe it's a private road, but this is where a dog picked up a scent also. Now, if that is the case, here is the barn. 5 miles though. Fine, I can't get down this road either. I'm guaranteed, as you can see, it's not even gonna let me go down this road. So if this is a dead end, but it is if it is a 5-mile radius. I'm about to wonder. Because here's the crash scene up here. Let's see what it looks like up here now. It looks like there still is a... Yep, there's the blue ribbon. Still hanging from the tree. Now they claim 100 feet is literally up by the friggin' bus driver's house. Somewhere in here they say this from the crash scene is 100 feet. Now if Maura was trying to walk forth towards this guy's house because she knew she wasn't getting nowhere, say so, because of that simple fact, probably getting cold. But then again, of course, there's a house here. Alright, there's a house they speak of that was here. Here's another house that's there. And here's that street that takes a right. Now it just gets more bizarre thinking of this because they say that what if someone rear-ended or more rear-ended somebody and trying, like I said, whoever. Now that's the thing, man. It's just, how would a friggin' vehicle though get facing back towards the red barn I got a new thought and theory on this, though. If they found a scent off this goddamn road, I'm about to wonder if she was not being followed. I mean, was, but not driving wise. And rightfully, whoever was waiting for her was on this road. So, if that would be the case, because like I say, this goddamn road ain't on the maps. And if, like I say, if she was online and that online dating in 2009 was getting very popular, because I did have a MySpace in 2007. And, I mean, things got real heated between me and my wife because of that friggin' MySpace. Because, yeah, there was just people on it that were friggin', I tell you, from my own experience. And I had to delete my friggin' page later on because there was just random people, friend requesting me. A lot of them were women. It's like, what the fuck do you want? I mean, here I am at the time. I was looking for bands. No, here's my chance. Get a hold of friggin' like Zach Wilde. Get a hold of Ozzy Osbourne. Get a hold of, Pantera, Anthrax, whatever the case may be. I was, friend request, friend request. I mean, you get it back and everything, but who knows how many of these were real, of course. It's not like Twitter when you get that little blue dot. Back then, it was crazy. And just think how many fucking fake pages I had on MySpace, on my MySpace. Yeah, and some turned out to be goddamn women. It was like, oh, here we go. What the fuck is this shit? And it's writing stupid messages. I got up and caught up in all this stupid crap. It's like, what the And eventually, yeah, I got rid of it. It's like, get the fuck out of here. And I had a nice MySpace. I had all these, heavy metal things, logos, and all the way at the bottom of it would be Jim Morrison. Talking about if you're down here, you're with me, the Lizard King, and, an awesome setup that I had, but all gone. Then the new MySpace came along, and I haven't been on that for 10 years now. It's just stupid. Of course, Facebook overpowered MySpace. And right, 2009, that's when Facebook took full pledge control. So yeah, whoever she met up on maybe online dating, Facebook, fake. Let's meet up out in the friggin', out in the ski resorts. If she was rightfully getting cheating on by Bill and, getting a rough life and, gonna be engaged, but here you got this piece of shit cheating, but you're engaged and, come on. What does that? To me, that's BS. No more one woman, one man. That's it. It's how the world should be. And if we were more like that, the future right now wouldn't be as disgusting as it is. Let's not get to that. I got a whole thing on love and things that I'm gonna start on, boy. And my morals in life on partnership with your wife or girlfriend, soon to be wife. Sacredness, pure sacred. And but this poor girl, right, was caught in a line of crossfire. And now that I look and study this more, and right now someone claims that, yeah, someone, hey, could have stopped, slammed on their brakes. So what about this scenario? And she's driving up here. And if she is on a phone or was on a phone or Who the hell knows? What about, you know, what is that thing called? I mentioned it before, but say so a little, damn, what is them things? Attach it to the car. You got yourself a little radar. Radar. The ones the police use. And I'm not going to say law enforcement's involved with this, but if they were, hey, whatever, I was wrong, but somebody had access to something. What if they had a little radar in her car? Because it was her old car she's had for years. I still haven't found out when Maura got to Amherst. She could have been, if she was there at least a year or a year and a half or maybe even 2 years, that would give enough time for someone to slap something on to radar her and follow every goddamn move she made. And rightfully could have followed her up here because in waiting on this road, dead end, and if they were tracked on this road, that vehicle, because if the vehicle stopped and picked her up, not only did the dog track Maura's scent, I'm for damn sure they tracked the scent in that truck. The man's scent, the truck's scent. That's right. Cadaver dogs catch all kinds of scent. Did anybody ever think of this? And what I get out of that article that I speak of, that was given to me by Thunderbolt, thank you very much once again. But to me, senseless, pointless. And you want to know why? You ask me why. Yes, it had to be done. And it was completely great that it was done. But up until the point the red truck was mentioned. Red truck with mass plates, the whole East Coast should have got out of the goddamn woods and got on it. Up and down, I don't give a shit if it went down to Connecticut. Connecticut to New Hampshire to Maine. Doesn't matter. That's if I was law enforcement. Red truck was found. Red truck was spotted. I want an APB on this red truck right now. Any mass plate red trucks running through New Hampshire, through Maine, through Connecticut, through Rhode Island. That would have been my God in this red truck. I bet you was scented by the dogs on this street right here, Peters Street or Road. Because maybe that truck was waiting for her. That's what I think. Honestly, that's what I think. I'm telling you. Old Peters Road. Crash scene. So let's say that truck had a device on the car. And he's seen it beeping up the road, so pull right out. Whoo! Slam on his brakes. Smash! Done damage to the car. Pull up. Boom! So, because, right now we're in front of a house. Maura panics. Starts flying down the road. I say maybe the truck was in front of her. She was trying to, maneuver her way around. Who knows? I can't even say if she would go that far up there. But for her to have come back down this road, maybe she was trying to go somewhere, swung in here, turned back around, and then all of a sudden with the accident or whatever had happened, because there's still no goddamn way that she could have rear-ended someone and flipped that friggin' car right around, just like that. No way. I think she turned around, drove, and the truck could have been following her at this point, and the car with the damage started to die out. So she friggin' in, black ice. Was trying to get back this way. Probably thinking nobody's home, right? And hit some black ice and slid over to the road where the tree is right here. Coming up. Whoa, shit! Slammed into the bank and damage already was done. So this truth finder or truth seeker could be damn well right. Didn't hit a tree. Just slid on black ice because she was getting chased by the red pickup. And because, right, she stopped, the red pickup truck panicked and drove off. Went to the store. Because he's not going to be stupid and get out. Because, right, who knows who's home there, who's home down there. Whatever the case may be. All in all, for that damage to happen, for her to fly off the side of the road, she must have been in a state of panic. This red truck was, taunting her. And when that vehicle went back to the store and saw her not coming to the store, figured, all right. Or he most rightfully could have did this. Pulled out, bang. Rear-ended the thing. Turned around immediately at that point. Then went to the store. And then she could have went off. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Thinking the truck might come back or do something to her. But she's like thinking, oh, man. If anybody's home, no one came out at that point. So they're probably thinking ain't nobody home. The bus driver wasn't home because his bus would have been there. I don't think you can, at nighttime, probably can't see up this driveway. That's right. Can't see up that driveway. Is anybody home? You can't see. This house down here, rightfully, can't see. She could have turned in one of these driveways and probably thought no one was home. Come flying back here because, oh man, I gotta get back to that store I just passed. But didn't make it to the store because she was such in a rush. Slid right off the road. Boom. I mean, that's still my thoughts and theories on how she crashed. Someone, like I said, even before this could have stopped and she rear-ended it. I was saying that she was getting followed all along. Went back to the store, and when they came back around, of course the bus driver already had came. He probably seen lights in the distance, right? So he went immediately back to the store. Of course, the bus driver ain't paying attention to cars passing because they pass him all the time. And when he goes to his house to call and these people over here, they're probably scared shitless of who's out there because the way they explained it, looking out the window, probably thought it could have been some, freak. And they're not going to go out there. It could be a serial killer or something. They didn't go out and help. I know if I looked out my window, I seen a crash, hazard lights on, I'd at least stop and go out and say, hey, you need a hand, you need a phone. Even if they even already have it, doesn't matter. These people never walked out their door. But that's still, that's a scenario. But all in all, that other article, junk. Search should have been for the red pickup. As soon as it was mentioned by this woman walking up the friggin' road to the store, sees a suspicious vehicle. Because, right, what is mass doing in New Hampshire? Especially in a secluded place like this with only few houses on the streets. I'd have been on the phone. Yo, police. There's suspicious red truck, stopping looking at me. That woman should have been scared. Why is he looking at me? I'd have been like, damn, right on the phone. She spent 45 minutes in the friggin' store asking questions. Too many questions asked, not enough with the red truck being found. That's the problem with this case. And like I say, it's probably too late. Too late, that truck could be already gone. Especially videos that I'm talking about it now. They could have been had it in their backyard, broke down. They probably already got rid of it. But as soon as that woman came out with that friggin' goddamn red truck, man, it should have been all over the friggin' APB. APB. Get the fuck out there and look for that truck. Up and down the coast. State police should have been on it. Every truck, not just New Hampshire. Every truck. Everywhere. Maine to Connecticut. Nope. And if it was tracked on Old Peters Road, well, that's my thoughts and theories about that one. Tracking device. What if they slapped that tracking device? Red light, beep, 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 beep. Got your little radar. Here she comes. Well, once again, just like Cecil, Officer Cecil, I think the man went mad, crazy, and killed himself is right. And I'll say it. You'll kill you. You'll die. People will die going mad trying to figure out where she is before they find her. Because of the friggin' so many loose scenario ends in this story. And for that to come up in this Old Peters Road and the scent found on it. Oh, man. And in the search in the woods in 2017, up until 2017. Ridiculous. And the finding on them clothes. That I don't understand because, I don't know. The only way I could say that if clothes got out of a vehicle is that she had a bag or something and that person grabbed her and dragged her in the bag. They did say a bag was found out in the woods. But I don't know, man. The footprints were never found. If anybody wants to go check out that article, the Moan Cells. But in the time of the search, within 4 days, nothing found. Truck comes up, should have been searched. End of fucking story. And I apologize, the Truth Seeker Finder, whatever the guy's name is. I can honestly say he was right. It wasn't a tree. It wasn't a tree. That's what I'm going with. A rear end. Someone slamming on the brakes to disable the car and come in for the kill. Now that makes sense. If that wasn't a tree and the tow hitch thing comes up, pickup truck's got tow hitch. Which that woman didn't describe in her sighting of the truck if it had one. But she did say it looked like a farm truck, so maybe that made her think it was like something similar to that. You find that red truck, you find the killer. End of fucking story. Everything else should not even be spoken of. No more. You gotta find the red truck. And nowadays, oh man, it's just sad to say. Sad. Every inch of search was done wrong. And that red truck was tied to Old Peters Road, so that means that person was down there waiting and stalking. Till that next video, be safe and take care, and always beware. You never know when you'll meet your 112 dirtbag. Just saying. Keep your head up and keep your fists cocked and loaded. Out.